Some of the 1.3 million football fans have been arriving already for the World Cup. You'll hear a lot of sporadic chanting behind me. We've had lots of people arriving, especially from Latin America, Argentina. I've been speaking to Mexican fans. I've spoken to some Saudi fans, and everyone is super excited. I've got two fans that have just landed. They've come all the way from Ecuador, and they seem to be really excited. We have Jan, you said your name?
Yeah, my name is Jan.
And you are?
Andres.
And how long has it taken for you to get here?
I mean, it was a pretty long flight. It took around, let's say, more than 24 hours already because we had to make like a lot of layovers.
Yeah.
For instance, my brother came all the way from Ecuador to Madrid, and then we had to travel to Paris. Then we have our flight here, and we just landed.
And you just landed with traditional Ecuadorian masks, is that right?
Yeah, these are traditional masks made by like typical people from my country, so we're very happy to being here representing 17 million people of my country.
Now, I'm assuming that the opening game, which is happening in less than 24 hours from now, is between Qatar and Ecuador. I'm assuming that's where you're going to be tomorrow.
Yes, we're going to go to tomorrow's game as well as the launching of this tournament, and we're so happy, we're so excited to be here. We really hope we can make like tomorrow a good game, and we're hoping and looking forward to win tomorrow's game and start this World Cup in the best way. And
I have one more question for you. What sort of Ecuadorian song do you think you're going to be singing at the stadium to get all the Ecuadorian fans excited?
I mean, we have many, but we have chosen already one that is among our favorites because Andres, he's my older brother. We went together to Brazil 2014. I was also in the World Cup under 20 in Poland 2019, and we're so happy to be here. So we decided to sing a song, a very typical song from our country that we love with our hearts.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Okay. Vamos, ecuatorianos, que mañana tenemos que ganar. Vamos, ecuatorianos, que mañana tenemos que ganar.
Well, that just gives you an idea of some of the excitement that's happening, that we've been receiving here, of all the people that are arriving, that are really getting into the groove of the World Cup. And in this airport in particular, they've had a massive expansion, and they say that they are ready for the 1.3 million football fans that are due to arrive.
As well as those noisy Ecuador supporters making the long trip to the Middle East from the South American nation, there's huge interest back home. Let's cross to Lucia Newman in the port city of Guayaquil. So quite a build-up, I should imagine, behind you.
Yes, the excitement here is really, I mean, football fever has taken over here. And when they're going to be shouting a lot louder than the people you had there if they win. As you can see, they're buying up T-shirts, all sorts of paraphernalia, the jerseys of their national team. Pretty soon, this whole city, I think, is going to be dressed in yellow or blue, the colors of the two colors of their jerseys. And they really are excited. As you know, South Americans are crazy for football, but Ecuadorians, I think, might even take the cake. They might even beat the Brazilians and the Argentines when it comes to excitement. And they deserve it. I mean, they've had a really tough time in this city particularly. Guayaquil is Ecuador's largest city, most populous city, and it's also, however, under a state of emergency right now because of the incredible rise in crime. And so that's been a big disappointment. The officials canceled what they had planned, which was a huge, massive fan fest hosted by the government. But that's not going to happen. But some football clubs are doing it instead. People say they're still going to go out and get together. We've seen also people going up and down this alley behind me with giant television sets, 75-inch television sets for those who plan to watch the game from home. But they really like to do it in mass with lots of other people around because it's more exciting, they say. And they're also, by the way, selling copies of this. This is a toy version of the cup that Ecuadorians say they hope to bring home. And in fact, it's a piggy bank. There's a little hole here because they say they're going to be saving up for the next game and the next and the next if they make it to the final, as they hope.